What if we take the cheapest bed that IKEA sells, this lowly pine bland thing that even IKEA admits is completely boring and needs to be painted or stained or otherwise, and we ShouSugiKEA it? Let's try it. Naiden, that's what we're talking about here. All right, so I'm encouraged a couple different ways here. First and foremost, none of this is like glued together. It's these are actual solid pieces of pine, which is great. So I was afraid it was going to be like little scraps of pine glued together, but we're just going to burn all this. I guess I'll start with the largest pieces first. It's been a while since I made a ShouSugiKEA video. The biggest change is that I'm no longer in New York. I moved to Ireland and basically replaced my entire ShouSugiKEA kit for an Irish one. The process is the same. I'm sure the cows back there won't mind. These big pieces are going to be the easiest to burn. So we got our trusty propane tank. We got our trusty weed torch. And if you're unfamiliar with this process, I've made a number of videos on this now. I'm going to give it a medium burn. Then we're going to wire brush it, and then we're going to linseed oil it. That usually leads to what I consider to be my favorite result. But as I always say in these videos, however you want it to look is how you should do it. Oh yeah. All right, so these are a little bit more unusual because these are not straight planks as I'm used to burning. These have little nooks and crannies, so I got to make sure I get all the edges and... All right, let me show you that real quick. Yeah, I call this a medium burn, and what happens is after we wire brush this, it'll kind of tone it down a little bit. It'll be a little bit less brown. But yeah, we're not going for the alligator skin look here. Yeah, next step for me is a wire brush. It's a fairly soft wire brush, as you can see, and try not to breathe in the dust. Here we go. Why do I do that? I like doing that because it takes some of the real darkness off of it, turns it into a like nice brownish color. Again, I've got a ton of videos on this on my channel, so if don't be shy, please check out some other ones, but I'll give you an idea what this looks like. So these are, I think, the two side planks on the bed. I'm just gonna start down here. There's sort of a natural shine that occurs when you do the burning. You know, some people like it. If this were going to be outdoors, I might leave it on, but this is going to be a bed. So I want to take that off. It also makes it less prone to sort of, you know, rub off. People are going to be brushing up against this. Again, with this bed frame, it's a little trickier because we've got nooks and crannies. Yeah, nice. And we do it all around. We also burn all sides. I say this all the time. That is important. There aren't a lot of rules with this. But burning all sides is a really good idea because what happens is if you only heat up one side, the wood will tend to flex and warp, and you don't want that. Certainly not with a bed frame. That's why we heat both sides up, even if this side that I'm brushing right now is likely to not be visible, as I think this is the inside of the bed frame. So IKEA sells this bed frame here in Ireland for 99 euros. I checked in the States with the slats, it goes for $99. That's a better deal for you in the States. But you do still have to pay sales tax on it. Here the sales tax is already baked in. Happens to be 23% sales tax. Oh man, this feels good to be doing this again. All right, that's gonna look great with the linseed oil on it, but you'll see that later. If you're even marginally entertained or still watching at this point, I would appreciate if you would hit the like button. Helps me out tremendously, lets YouTube know that this is good content. And hey, an IKEA hack. Who doesn't love a good IKEA hack? Look at it. I just like making something better than it was originally. And sure, you could stain this. Let me know in the comments if you agree that we made this better than it ever would have been if we just painted it a color. All right, so everything's been burned, everything's been brushed. And now what I like to do is get this stuff, Douglas, well, here in Ireland, this is what I got. It's boiled linseed oil, nothing special about it. Got a brush it on with, and then we're gonna wipe it down with just a microfiber cloth. So let's crack this thing open. Wow, okay. Nice. So with this, I go pretty liberal with this stuff. And the reason for going liberal is it soaks into the wood. And whatever doesn't soak into the wood, doesn't soak into the wood, and you'll wind up wiping off. Well, all right, it's the next day. I left the stuff lying out overnight, and we are ready to assemble it. And as I like to say, there's only one thing better than assembling IKEA furniture, and that is watching somebody assemble IKEA furniture. So all right, so it's all assembled and we brought it here into the room. Put the slats on it. These obviously don't get ShouSugi bond. These are some kind of plywood. But yeah, it's pretty sturdy, and I think it looks pretty nice. I mean, in the end, you're really just going to see sort of I think the front down here and that back piece. The rest of it's going to get mostly swallowed up by the mattress. There isn't a lot of heft to this bed frame. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty good.